Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning in to Comedy by Coincidence. Episode 1. Hey, what's happening, everybody? You're tuned in to Comedy by Coincidence. It's your boy, it's Chris Hippie Davis, coming to you live. Davis Studios, Midwest. Joined by my favorite comedian, the man of the hour. It's the Florida Panther. It's the Mormon Foreman. It's
The very quiet Ty Young.
It's Ty Young. What's happening, buddy?
I got that RFK thing going on, man, and I don't know what to do about it. I think the tism's after me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So
no.
I want to go ahead and apologize at the top of the hour for any audio problems we may experience throughout this episode because
Ty's got a brain worm.
I do have a brain worm. I'm going to name him Billy Bob.
I'm having trouble, guys. I just did 45 minutes of troubleshooting to get us to this point, and it's not. That wasn't funny. I didn't have a funny time. I'm just saying, and fuck the nice boy clock. Fuck the OG 10 minutes. We're not going to get views on this episode anyways, bitches. If you're listening, this is for you. We love you. Thanks for being here. I know it's been a couple weeks off. Motherfuckers, shit happens.
Chaos by coincidence.
Okay. I mean, God forbid a motherfucker has a birthday. You know what I mean? But shout out Dr. Evil for having a birthday October 5th. She's
catch.
like, fuck.
Good catch.
I had my anniversary October 4th.
Saved it.
And, yeah, I'm trying to not have a bad fucking day, I guess. We'll see how that goes.
Hey, you're off to an okay start.
Ty, how are you doing, bud?
Oh, fucking not good.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
We
that's
almost
something
didn't
else. Okay.
have a podcast this weekend because Friday Ty's laptop went down.
Yep.
Which it would be the second laptop that kept us from having it. Because we had Dr. Evil's birthday, again, the 5th weekend. The weekend before that, my laptop went down. And this weekend, Ty's laptop went down. So it's just been, ungodly. Not to mention whatever else is going on in Ty's life that is bringing him down. What is bringing you down? What's going on with you?
What's going on is, let me see here. 2 weeks ago, I got sick, so I couldn't do comedy.
Fuck.
And then last week, because it's the week before, the tours start and everything, it's like, okay, maybe I should spend 1 week with my friends.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 weeks since I've done comedy. So, that's a fucking Debbie Downer. I haven't written anything in 2 weeks as well because I've been a lazy piece of shit because Little Debbie's on sale and diabetic comas have been a
can't put this on her.
great solution to my evening plans.
Don't put this on her, dude. Okay.
No, I'm not putting it. She is my favorite lady. It is all my fault, okay? Like, my favorite lady, she is my hoe. She will always be my hoe. But at the same time, she sends me to sleep. So, that means we ain't getting shit done. I pulled my laptop out of my bag, like you mentioned on Friday, to, get some work done, get some stuff ready, and the bitch wouldn't turn on. Took it to Apple, and they were like, Logic board is fried. It's a 2017, which is only fucking 7 years ago.
Bro, the one that, my 2014 is still working, the one you got us.
Yeah.
And, all it was the fucking cable, and it was definitely the fucking cats ate through the fucking cable, dude.
Oh, I totally get it, but my laptop has also been an alcoholic. It's taken a couple too many drinks across the keyboard. You know how it is.
Yeah, okay.
So, this is not surprising. But the most upsetting thing is, and it's pissing me off, is I had a beer bet riding on this laptop, and the motherfucker made me lose.
Damn.
All right? So, Trevor Harrison, I owe you a fucking beer. Son of a bitch. I bet you his damn Acer Walmart $150 computer still fucking works like a charm. Burns my balls. Now I gotta... It's going to be an expensive beer. I have to deliver it all the way to Iowa these days, man.
He's living in Iowa?
Yeah, he's living in Iowa. His.
Isn't that crazy? You started there. He's ended up there. That's kind of wild. You think
He's
about
from
it?
there.
What?
He's from there.
He's
like
from there.
his
Yeah,
his.
okay, never mind.
I don't know how much. Let's put it this way: significant other went to a graduate college program, went to University of Iowa, and so he just kind of followed significant other because he's a man and he's not gonna abandon said significant other. So basically, he just went home, but like 30 miles east of home.
Yeah, which that's 30 minutes from the Pops. You can go visit or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I have to deliver this beer all the way to fucking Iowa. And I don't know when I'm going to get the time to do that.
Just cash out. Just, it'll save you some money. I don't know. Shit.
No, I'm going to convince him to come out to Houston when I go.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Backing up, getting off of the Trevor Harrison show.
Oh yeah. What else did I do? I've really just been saying goodbye to friends that I won't see for the next fucking 8-9 months.
Oh no, fuck! So you're getting ready to leave again next week? Is that what the deal is?
No, my friends are leaving. I'm stuck in Florida until mid-November when I go to Houston, and then I'm back in Florida until December.
For some reason, I thought you were going to China this year.
I was, but the damn Chinese don't want to promote the show because they have laws against promoting shows early.
Yeah, okay.
See, this is how messed up it is. By law in China, if you want to throw a concert, if you want to throw any sort of show, you are only allowed to promote the show 1 week before the show. You know what I mean? Now, I want you to think about your budget. Okay? And Disney on Ice. If you're going to go to Disney on Ice, you're going to spend probably $30 to $40 on tickets for one person. So let's just say you, Dr. Evil, were going to Disney on Ice. So now you're looking at $80 for tickets. And then, of course, you're going to want to buy popcorn, so that's $10 for popcorn. Now you're $90 in. Oh, but you got a niece's birthday because your family has birthdays all in the same time of year. So now you got to get her a doll, so now you're $35 in, so you're $110 in. Could you pull $110 out of your ass in a week's notice? You know what I mean?
Tough.
Yeah. Now imagine you have 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah.
and they're all arguing for popcorn. They're all arguing for people in China. They got money just like the rest of the world has a little bit of money, but they don't got pull $300 out of your ass in a week kind of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the
it's
week's
like
notice policies keeping y'all from going, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, but that means more comedy for you, so that's tight. You know?
yeah, more comedy for me, less of a chance of deportation and imprisonment. So that's kind of good.
That's great. You got that going for you.
Let me see here. My visa for the Hong Kong region seems like it's going to work out. So I am kind of going into China, but, you know, it's not China. It's China light. It's one China policy. So it is China, but it's not China.
Depends on who we're talking to, right?
Yeah. Depending on your political beliefs. So instead, but there's a small to excellent chance I will leave the country before Christmas and not return until after my birthday. So solid 8 months.
Okay. So there's still something in the works, huh?
Yeah. Because your boy needs to go to Japan. I've been accused unfairly of being an otaku, which is basically like an anime nerd who just sits in his room and watches anime and does nothing and buys all the merch and stuff. However, I have never ever bought a single anime piece of merch ever.
We lost you to Google. Oh my god, there we go.
No, this is not me.
Sorry.
So I've never bought nothing. I've never done nothing. But when I go to Japan, I am buying a shuriken. That is going to happen.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and I'm going to buy some anime stuff so that way all my coworkers can shut the fuck up.
You're going to wife up while you're out there.
I'm not going to wife up. I'm going to knock up. I'm going to solve this depopulation problem that Japan's happening. That's what we're going to do. Try and get international borders.
They can
to
try to
child
marry
support.
me, but there'll be 5 of them, so they'll have some competition.
Oh yeah, we're doing this old school emperor style, concubines and all.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then I don't know. It's a work in progress.
I understand. Creating an army is a work in progress, so you'll get there.
It is. I don't even want a legion. You know what I mean? I'll settle for a little league team. You know what I mean?
Oh god, you got me thinking of Legion right now, dude. Have you heard that shit?
The Legion of Skanks or the
Bro,
Legion
they are not
the movie?
going by that right now. They are not going by that anymore. Apparently, they are going by the Legion.
The Legion. They've changed their name. Interesting.
And why? Why, Ty? Because they got a PR rep to sit in. Potentially. I don't know. I think it's a bit. I couldn't believe some of my favorite, skankiest comedians are going to sell out. You know what I mean? That's what the whole thing is they're trying to clean up the Legion to appeal to prime marketing and mainstream comedy networks and shit. And apparently, they've cleaned it up so much within a month and a half that they've gotten an offer from TBS for the 11:30 spot to do the Legion live on TBS network, and they're going to stop doing it on YouTube.
Interesting. Is that selling out well?
Yeah, dog, because they got rid of core values, bro. No, Dr. Evil's giving me a...
The reason for the look is there's a lot of speculation for those folks who have access to the Friday night hang.
Like the Gas Digital Network extra shows and stuff. That's
they
all
might have
bullshit.
heavily suggested that it is for sake of riling the folks up.
My thought was it was just to get people over to Gas Digital because you'll still have the uncensored on there, but then if you won't have your YouTube fix, you can either watch us on TBS potentially or on Gas Digital, right? So
I could see that being the move, but also I see it like copyrights and legal wise. If they're doing a TBS show, it's smart legal jargon to fucking have a different brand that's like close to the original, so that way Lewis still gets his Legion of Skanks money, and TBS can have the Legion money. You know what I mean? You're not crossing streams. And
If it's actually going to TBS, which who fucking knows, dog? It could all just be a bit. I hope it's a fucking bit. I can't imagine them taking these guys on. These are the guys with Hate Speech the Bear and Blackface Baby, you know. And
I mean,
core values.
Didn't TBS take on Conan, who had the masturbating bear?
Maybe. Did he have the masturbating bear?
I mean, I remember an old Conan
masturbating
bit.
bear, huh?
Yeah,
That
I remember
explains a lot
masturbating
about
bear,
his
and then
frames and
there's
shit.
the insult dog guy, whose name I can't remember. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's not the first time they went out of left field. But I don't know. I'm out of the Legion news. I got very upset at Best Buy yesterday. When I
You
heard
got very upset at Best Buy yesterday.
yeah,
Now, this
I did.
is a story I want to hear. Was this like an incident?
It wasn't an incident. More of I walked in fuming mad because I heard that the United States is giving Argentina $20 billion, and I immediately, decided that revolution was a great idea again. We're going back.
Hey,
Fuck that.
Hey, Speaker of the House,
Fuck that
Mike
country.
Johnson.
Mike Johnson? Mike
Regular
Johnson's doing fine.
people think that $30 billion doesn't need to go to Argentina to bail them out. We need the money here. That's what I'm saying. That's what Ty is saying.
That's what I'm saying, because we all know that they're not going to take that $30 billion and invest it into how to properly cut a steak. Them motherfuckers have ruined so many steaks, and yet they have the balls to call themselves the best steak in the world. No, fuck them. That's right here in the United States.
The president of Argentina threw a fucking concert because they got that money, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
what a fucking waste.
Look, what are we fucking doing, dude? And we can't give Americans healthcare money? We gotta make them pay the bill?
Exactly.
What are we fucking doing, dude? Anyways,
So I walked in.
Everybody's mad. It's just an excuse to be shitty. That's
So I
all the
walked into
Republicans
Best
are
Buy.
using it as, This isn't a very political show, but hey, Ty isn't the only one upset. As you can see, I'm a little upset.
Chrissy complains.
So, Chris, I walked into Best Buy with, that sort of angry energy. And it was just the first two salespeople that approached me, it was just one of those, "Hi, do you need any help today, sir?" "No!" Just entirely frustrated, just going off in my head. And then they would just turn and walk away because it was like, I don't need this sort of heat.
So you were about like I was 10 minutes before we started rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pizza.
100%. 100%. But it was not the friends. It was the strangers.
No, absolutely, which is even crazier sometimes. Absolutely. I'm trying to think. I've had a couple of those. I haven't had any incidents lately, but, yeah. You know what? Hey, my dad ain't going to listen to this fucking show, and he's been Savage of the Week on here plenty of times. But let me tell you this, bro. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going into it.
No,
Right
you can't cuck out like this, bro. You can't cuck out like this.
No, now that you've
Don't
brought it
cuck
up,
out. Okay.
I wanna go, but-
No, I ain't even
Well,
going
hold
into
on.
it. I ain't even
If this
going
is
into
going to cause you bodily harm, maybe don't.
I think that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get my ass kicked. Somebody is definitely telling him at this birthday party later. No. Let's see. What's up with Chris? I heard you loud and clear. You want to know? I get it.
Yeah, I do. I do want to know, actually, because you had an anniversary, a birthday,
I had so
a
much,
work
so-
concert. You had a lot of shit going on.
I do want to circle back to you real quick, just to lead into this, because this is important for me. When was the last time you did comedy?
Last time I did comedy was 2 weeks ago on Wednesday at the Gimmick, and I bombed.
Fuck. Okay.
No.
So that would be
No,
October
a lie.
1st.
Sorry. I went to the Gimmick on Monday. I was at the Neon Lunchbox, and I bombed.
Fuck. So you still okay? That would be September 29th, Monday.
Tuesday, so the 30th, roughly.
Okay. Damn it! You still did comedy after me. I did my first little bit of comedy at the Betty's Promise house show.
Fuck yeah.
Does that count? I think so, because I did a solid 3 minutes. Same dude, friend of the show, Ryan Schweitzer, which I want to shout him out. That was pretty cool. Good job. Now, did we both suffer? Yeah, dude, it was our first time. It's all good. Everybody knew it.
No guitar to hide behind now, is there?
Farmer did get up, too. He was gonna go second. I even gave him intro music. I hosted, and I did you would have been proud of how I did. I think I did it justice as far as, hey, give it up for what a great set. Now for your next guy, and I'd have his intro music queued up and let them walk up while it was playing, and then cut it at a good time and let them do that 3 minutes or whatever. We were doing all right. Again, Farmer went up second, and his. Nah. You know, you guys don't know who Farmer is. It's all right. He went up there like he was going to do 3 minutes, and he just said, Charlie Kirk. And then he went and sat back down. But that was like the week of, for real. So, like, it was crazy. Yeah, standing ovation, honestly.
He needs to look into Brian Holtzman.
Yeah, he would enjoy him. I tried to do the squirrel genocide bit. Didn't go over great. Could have. I think it's still on the table.
I think it's on the table. It just needs some work.
Dog,
Need some segues. You know what I mean? Like
I have segues. It's good.
That's one of those, like, you need a tangent or two in there that will, like, lead people into squirrel genocide. You can't just be like, fuck them squirrels.
Yeah. You gotta explain why you have that preconception first, right? You got.
It's like sorry to.
Aren't equal.
It's one. Will you do it again?
Yeah.
Excellent. First time's always the hardest. That's what the coach used to say. But also, it's like you'll learn less. Like your squirrel genocide bit is very similar to my Auschwitz bits, where like you gotta. With my bit about Auschwitz, I have to act morose and sad for a while, so that way people will understand that I do sympathize, and then I go into the fucked up questions that are in my head. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. you can't just raw dog that. At that, like, that's the other political action thing we were doing. You know, save the turtles, drink it raw.
Right. Save the turtles.
Right.
Everybody.
So you can't raw dog it. You gotta say fuck them turtles, on those types of bits. But so you, Farmer, and Schweitzer did your stand-up bit. Stand-up.
Yeah,
times.
3 minutes. That was fun. Betty's Promise. We didn't even play. We did like a listening party to these singles that we're getting ready to release at no particular date yet.
Good reception. Like
pretty good reception. Everybody was way too high at the end of the night when we played these things. So.
Oh, okay. So you got the stoner. Yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah. It was also like everybody's begging to leave. We had them locked up for a few hours. So it was like,
oh,
get us out of here, please. Play your shit and let us leave.
Well, to be fair, there was a lot of will they, won't they come in terms of people who were like planning on showing up. So we were trying to wait for everybody, but by the time everybody was there, it was late.
Yeah. But anyways, no, good little party, a lot of barbecue, good time was had. That was the weekend of the 27th of September. Then the following weekend, I took Dr. Evil on a birthday trip to Springfield, Illinois. Okay.
How romantic. Abe Lincoln.
The home of Abraham Lincoln. And you know what, dude? I am a bit of a historical buff. So what did we do for her birthday?
Please don't.
We
don't
did
tell
all
me you
the
did
Lincoln
that.
shit, dog.
Come on, dog.
We really fucking did, dog. But
all right, hold on.
You'd
Wait.
be proud of me. I got loaded at noon on a Saturday.
I am proud of you. Yes, I am very proud of you. However, since this is not your birthday, I think the opinion that matters of this is Dr. Evil. Thoughts?
Dr. Evil,
We had fun.
back me up.
It was a good time.
Back me up here.
Savagery.
She picked the city, dude. What do you want from me?
Oh, fair enough.
It
All right,
was
so
a
let me
joint
ask you this:
effort.
did you at least get the Springfield, Illinois? All right, those of you that don't know, I grew up 30 minutes. My childhood was 30 minutes from Springfield, Illinois. So I need to ask: did you get the St. Louis staple food, the horseshoe?
What?
No. We did
Ah,
not.
you done fucked up, my guy. My guy, you fucked up. Okay, so a horseshoe is Texas toast, hamburger patty, shoestring fries, and cheese sauce all over the motherfucker.
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah,
good. That
no,
does sound
I've heard of a horseshoe and I remembered it being good, but yeah, no, we didn't have one. I wanted pasta, but we ended up getting like brick oven style pizza instead because I was really jonesing for a fat slab of mozzarella. And to be fair,
Ooh.
they had this cannoli cake at the place that we went, and it was so good.
Dude, cannoli
Dangerous.
cake was ridiculous. It was like as moist as a Trace Leches cake,
It was almost like an angel food cake.
but moist
Like
as shit.
spongy, and it had like and the icing was not like overpoweringly sweet.
With chocolate chips in the icing.
Not like white chocolate shavings.
And then white chocolate shavings on the very top. It was crazy.
All right, next time, take a picture and send it to Little Debbie. Tell him to get on it.
Agreed.
Hey, my dad's calling me. Do you want me to pick this up and...
No, he's gonna. hang up on you.
That's all on you and how black your eyes want to be.
Yeah, I did almost talk shit about him on the podcast today. I'll call him back later. Again, pissing me off, man. What you gonna do?
You're on thin ice.
I'm
Is
on
what
thin
it
ice.
is, man.
Poof.
All right, so St. Louis, Missouri, you saw where Abe Lincoln became a senator
We
or
saw
whatever.
his house. Now the government shut down. So you know what was the only thing we couldn't fucking get into? That's open every other day of the year.
You saw his house. So wait, you went to the village you went to the
Lincoln Village thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay,
love that place.
gotcha.
And I'd been there. I'd been to a lot of these places as a scout. And I'm just trying to see a few of them with the lady while we're in town or whatever. But you know how you could walk through the house? It's supposed to be
Yeah.
open every day of the year and whatever. Open to the public. Gifted to the public from his son or whatever. Closed because of the government shutdown. So
Not essential.
We could. That was the only thing we couldn't get into.
Yeah, why would you need to go learn and experience history when we're trying to change it? So,
Right, exactly, and you know, and to remember the Republican Party in a certain kind of light, you know what I mean? When it used to
oh, you
stand
mean
for
as the good
something.
guys?
When they were the good guys, you know. So
Yeah.
good guys. There were a lot of politics in 1862, as you would learn the rest of the day. But we, as soon as we were done with the Lincoln Village or whatever, right across the street is
The cidery.
The
I've been
cidery.
eyeing it online because I saw something about a $15 like 5-cider tree flight.
and they were big.
Ooh,
They were
dangerous.
decent. They were decent.
And they were all like 8%.
Best
It was
15
great.
bucks I've ever spent. Nice little sampler. Reasonable buzz on before we went and strolled over to City Hall or the old Capitol building, which was an experience.
But I mean, dude, and you know me, I don't drink anyways, but shout out Springfield for being fucking walkable, because we could walk everywhere we wanted to go. And I walked 2.5 beers deep, ciders deep, around that bitch. That was fun. We did the old state capitol or whatever, and then we did the Lincoln Museum, and we went back and smoked up, and then we did that really nice Italian dinner. It's a good time.
That sounds like a lovely day, actually. I regret giving you shit about it. But also, Springfield, Illinois, yeah.
It was
and
either
thank
that
God-
or Eureka Springs, and you know why we?
Arkansas.
Yeah, and Eureka Springs, Arkansas is about 6 hours, and since we only had Friday through Sunday, and we both had to work Friday, it was like, let's go somewhere close-ish, like 2 to 3 hours, and then we can do more shit on Friday and stuff, and not have to worry about come back Sunday.
Springfield's a great choice for that. It's just I've spent too much time there personally.
Yeah, it's like. Anyways, I get why you wouldn't want to go there. Just haven't lived there. If you've done everything twice or 3 times, it's like, why would you? Need to.
I've done everything there too many times that I've actually pissed my pants in the Lincoln Village. So
Lit, dude. We did go see the Lincoln Village. We walked from Lincoln's house to his law office on the way to the Capitol. Then at the very end of the night, the Italian joint we ate at was across the street from his law office. So we walked from the law office to his house at dark at like 9 at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Not 9, it was more like 7 or 8, but
felt late because of the time.
it was dark out and shit. It was cool to see, they got all those ancient-ass, like, 1800s light posts out there in the village. It was cool to see the place lit up. Kind of cool.
Okay.
Did we think we were going to get jumped? Oh, absolutely. But what you gonna do? They had plenty. They still had tours going, so we just like stayed 20 feet from a tour and did our thing.
The ghost tours.
It's just one like they. I don't know if they still offer it. Back in the day, they used to offer like a ghost tour.
Yeah,
that was the
Lincoln
tour in
Village?
question.
We listened to a little bit of
okay.
it. I don't think we paid anything. We were just hanging out.
I mean, you do exactly what I do. Like you go into. I've been into mini museums, and there'd be like an English-speaking tour group, and then I'd just kind of trail along, be a part of the group, and not with the group. So that way, I've snuck into some like extra pay exhibits that way, just by pretending I was part of the group,
Yeah. No, when you're broke, dude. You think different.
Yeah. But also, like, I want to pay for the tour guide, so I needed some extra information.
Okay, that was our Springfield adventure. Oh, Sunday we hit. What was the name of the donut place, dude? It was like a
Mellow Cream.
Mellow Cream donuts. Do you ever have those?
Hold on, I got a bath. I'll be back. Bathroom emergency.
Bathroom emergency.
Continue.
We're just gonna pause this bitch real quick, guys. We love you.
Yeah.
Ty loves you. Daddy loves you. Mellow Cream donuts, though. Am I right?
Yeah, mellow cream donuts, but we're gonna have to pause for Dr. Evil again.
Oh, we're gonna have to pause for Doc Evil. Okay, yeah. I know it's late. We'll wait. And we're back. We got Doc Evil back with us. What's up, Doc Evil?
Donuts. Donut. You
Donuts.
said the magic word, dog. You can't leave me hanging off of Mellows donuts.
Oh,
what the
God
fuck?
damn it. Everybody, we gotta pause, dude. And we're back. What's up, everybody? What a crazy episode. A lot of pauses. Mellow Cream donuts. Anyways, we got some fucking donuts.
They were good.
They were good. And we went to the botanical garden. And we said sayonara Springfield. And we got back and had a nice.
There was a guy playing the bagpipes
at the botanical garden. That was cool.
Awesome.
Let's see what else has gone on.
We had a joint birthday party for those who fell within party week. That was nice.
Yeah, Doc Evil and some of her friends. Yeah, and we've had multiple parties since. And I have to go do concrete at the lake next weekend. So, you know what? If you're going to be in Seattle visiting the parents and I'm doing concrete, just take another weekend off. Hey, we gave them an episode. We're figuring shit out. But that way it's one less thing you got to worry about and take up time from seeing your parents or whatever. Okay?
I mean, yeah, that would be fantastic, but I could figure out something if need be. Get a pair of headphones or something.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Or I get Schweitzer in here. One of the two. We'll figure stuff out. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
For a Monday or something. But we'll see what goes on.
We have so much news.
Actual news to get to. Let's hear about it, Doc Evil. She's been saving so much stuff for the show.
So I'm not even going to get into the Sheriff Montgomery stuff just yet, just because that's going to require its own separate subsection, and I want to try to cover some ground. Is there any relevant comedy news before I dive into it beyond the Great Legion rebranding and Marjorie being on everybody?
You got a couple specials. You got Ian Bagg. He's hilarious. He's kind of
He's really good.
Yeah, he's more of a crowd work guy, I want to say, based off of his YouTube collection. But he did put out a new special called Ian Bagg versus the Government on YouTube. It's pretty funny. I would check it out. And then you also have, I think it's Ian Edwards. He did a special on YouTube that was pretty funny. You should check it out. And then you got, of course, James McCann. He put out a special a little while ago called Black Israelite. That's also hilarious. I would check it out. And that's all the specials I have for right now.
Okay.
All right. So in the news cycle this week, well, a couple weeks ago, but still funny. Teaching assistant charged after allegedly using poop spray at high school. This was out of Florence, South Carolina. So, a teaching assistant was arrested after authorities said he used a quote-unquote poop spray to create a foul odor at a South Carolina high school. I am sad for this man. He was having a silly goose fun time. It doesn't sound like he did anything wrong. He
That
just
poop
made it a little
spray
stinky. He played a
Must
little
have
prank.
been vile, dude.
It must have
It
been
was
horrendous.
Vile, horrendous, dude.
Yeah.
Where did he spray said poop spray? Does it give that?
So let's see.
Could be
Continuing on with the article.
eco-terrorism.
32-year-old Alexander Lewis, who was a teaching assistant at West Florence High School, allegedly sprayed an odor designed to imitate fecal matter while at school multiple times between August 25th and September 19th, according to the sheriff's office. Lewis's alleged use of the spray, which was acquired online, caused disruption at school and required children to seek medical attention for respiratory issues.
Oh, shit.
The high school has also had
Vile.
to spend $55,000 for inspection and damages to its air conditioning system.
Ooh.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, shit.
All over a
So-
little poop spray.
This
People use
man
that for
this man
pranking.
went one spray too far, I feel like.
One spray over the line. So,
I mean, you said October 22nd to September 19th or something
no,
like that?
no. August 29th to September
So
19th.
from the
I
beginning
believe.
of school
Or sorry,
till they
August
caught him.
25th till September 19th.
So, I mean, he was almost like a bioterrorist if we think about
Yeah,
it.
if you
Because
think about it, dude.
that's 3 weeks of just poop smell.
Right, but to answer
Permeating
your
everywhere.
question, it sounds like everywhere. Not one spot. This was
Right in the
diffuse
vents.
poop
I
spraying.
mean, see, that's going too far with the prank. That's malicious, you know. Just like a little extra squirt as you take a poop in the bathroom, and you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I ate a gas station burrito or sushi or whatever. That's fine. But
my
lacing the
eyes
entire
everywhere.
school,
Oh, fucking school.
What?
the whole school.
It sounds like
Like
it was. I mean, again, it sounds like I'm imagining for this to be the perfect crime, he'd have to do it in passing, just like while in the hallways. So I'm imagining that this guy was a stealthy culprit and was just doing it wherever. He was just letting them fly.
That principal was ready to place charges. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, 100%.
He didn't like this guy. He didn't like the cut of his jib. He didn't like his haircut. He didn't like
Now-
a single thing about
He-
this man.
He looks like William Montgomery. Just picture
They
William
look related.
Montgomery, and you've got it.
William Montgomery, if he was not a flaming ginger.
Ooh, that's not a good look, honestly. You know, it's well, it works if you're a flaming ginger because then you can claim to be Santa Claus later. But if you're brown haired with that look, that's like it's kind of like, you know, serial killer, you know, solitary confinement. That's what it screams.
The poop spray. Anyways, what else we got, Dr. Evil?
Wait, no, hold on.
No.
How did this guy? Did it say how this guy got caught?
No, it doesn't. It didn't say anything about how he got caught. If I had to guess, somebody just either caught him on the cameras after this kept like cropping up, or somebody caught him with because it's usually like a can or something like that. So I'm imagining somebody saw him with the spray can at some point.
Could you imagine?
I think I have a theory on how he got caught. If I can imagine that.
Go ahead.
All right, so
Speak
I
up
mean,
just a little
obviously,
louder.
if I was the guy with the poop spray, I would blame fat kids on farts. That's 100% what I'd do, and I think this is what this guy was doing. That's how he got away with it for so long. But then he decided to choose on the skinny kid he hates in his class, and then hit them, and they were like, "I haven't had dairy in years. I don't fart," and then that's how he got caught. He went outside of the fart weight bracket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You farted a little too close to the match. In our next piece of news, I just wanted to cover it since there's been a lot of back and forth. So I guess DHS used a clip of Theo Vaughn's in a Homeland Security video that they had made, and Theo had claimed that the clip was taken egregiously out of context and represented him in a way that was not factually correct. So the video ended up getting taken down, but yeah, apparently they just used Homeboy's content to plug the migration stuff, and he was like, "Hey,
Hell no, dude.
hey, maybe let's not." So just for
I mean, he owns all of his stuff. He should be asking for some money.
Yeah,
True.
which is, I think he was suing for copyright and stuff too. But
we also had a penguin statue stolen from a St. Louis hotel that was then later found in southern Missouri.
That is the most offensive thing I've ever heard. Who steals a penguin statue?
I know!
Them sons of bitches.
I know.
where was it stolen from?
The only statue you're allowed to steal and get away with it in these United States is garden gnomes, okay? We all know the rules.
Well, this
you're allowed to steal
penguin's like
garden gnomes,
3.5
and that's it.
feet tall.
Wow.
Right,
This
it's
boy
huge.
had a record.
And I can't imagine it's exactly light. So it was stolen from 21C Museum Hotel's art exhibit on Sunday what was the 23rd? I don't know. If the 30th was a Tuesday, so I'm imagining it was like Sunday the 21st or something along those lines of September.
Yeah.
But yeah, they tracked it down to Frederickstown, Missouri in rural Madison County, 100 miles south. So the guy made some distance. But
I mean,
what?
Did he just post it up in the town and then walk away, or did he put it in his lawn? What does the article say? What he did?
The penguin had a GPS tracker installed, and it was pinged to that location.
Ah, sneaky bitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says that there are different colored penguins at each hotel location. The ones in St. Louis are orange, and they're valued at more than $4,000 a piece. So
What?
Ooh.
yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
We got a collector.
And then on my last piece of non-Montgomery related news, Homewood parents demand action after homeless incidents, including a flasher, spark concern. So, in the city of Homewood, there were some alarming incidents involving homeless individuals. Proposed ordinance to address homelessness failed on its first reading. Residents have reported a flasher confronting a driver downtown, an alleged sex offender bathing in a local creek, 3 fires at homeless encampments, and a man experiencing a mental breakdown in Central Park.
Damn, dude.
Yes.
All right.
So, they were saying that in the park there was a man acting erratically. He was, quote, defecating in the kid playground area, having a complete mental breakdown, and come apart where we have to call the non-emergency line. He's screaming and running down the road.
Listen, we all have bad days.
We all have bad days. But the city of Homewood sounds like they're having a bad
a lot
month.
of bad days in a row, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only question I have, was the flasher in shape?
I don't know. That's a great
Because
point.
the charges are different if a Chris Hemsworth goes around flashing versus a me go around flashing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get the flashing charge, he gets an autograph. There's the difference.
Yeah, they wouldn't call if it was Chris Hemsworth, bro. You know what I mean? Or somebody adjacent, looks-wise.
And then the bather, I wouldn't. I only care if he.
Okerson out here fucking defecating in the kitty sand. Yeah, I'm calling on that. Chris
Yeah,
Hemsworth.
yeah, 100%.
Somebody's going, "Oh, Chris, what brought you to this level? Can I help you?
All I'm saying
Come
is
to my house."
they
Exactly.
sound like
Security,
they're
baby.
having a good time. I'm hearing very little violent behavior. It just sounds like they're having a good ghoulish time out there.
When did it become illegal to take a bath in the creek?
All I'm wondering.
That's what I'm wondering. Because what if I needed to do that? The way water would be working out these days.
What kind of soap was he using? That's my question. Because, you know, Dawn dish soap will fuck up some fish, but, you know, you can get some biodegradable whatever stuff that will, like, save the fish.
You know, if Dawn is okay for the duckies, it's okay for me. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
Same for turtle. Put the hat back on.
Fine, I will put the hat back on.
Put the hat back on.
But
what are you about to say?
while we're pursuing aquatic life and their rights, it's important to note that the duckies get outside exposure where the fish have to breathe that shit in. I don't know if you've ever accidentally ate a bar of soap because your mom caught you cussing.
Yeah.
Breathing in soap bubbles ain't fun, brother.
But did you die?
What if Big Mouth Billy Bass was talking shit and he did need to wash his mouth out? Who's going to deliver that Dawn soap? I guess it's going to be me.
All right, fair enough.
I'm just kidding. As an Eagle Scout, that even hurt my soul a little bit to say. So I'm sorry, Ty. I'll try.
You can be sorry all you want. That's fine. Just let me know how that soapy fish tastes.
You're right.
I'm all about the taste of the fish. Like, we've already fucked up the creeks enough to where you can barely eat the freshwater fish, and now you're gonna add Dawn dish soap to remind you not to say fuck. Like, that's a problem with me.
I understand. I got you.
That's
Okay, I've got a multitude of headlines related to Alfred Montgomery. You just let me know when something sparks your interest, such that I should dive
my favorite sheriff. Let's go.
Okay. My answer is no. St. Louis judge declines to remove Sheriff Montgomery from position. St. Louis sheriff indicted on 5 federal felony charges. Alfred Montgomery will remain St. Louis sheriff for now. Judge rules. Sheriff Alfred Montgomery may keep his job even if he goes to jail. Judge says. St. Louis sheriff survives 3rd removal attempt after facing 5 federal charges. St. Louis sheriff under house arrest after new federal charges. All of these are within the last 2 days.
I know, man. What
Teflon sheriff.
You want to know about the house arrest, the felony charges, or his statement?
Well, let's start with the felony charges, because that seems to be the root of our problems, right?
Okay.
The federal felony charges, too.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
All right, so St. Louis
Does it relate
Public
back to the
Radio
golden dice?
reports that Alfred Montgomery has been indicted on 5 new federal felony charges related to his order to handcuff then-acting jail commissioner Tammy Ross earlier this year. They include 4 charges of witness retaliation and 1 of witness tampering. Montgomery pleaded not guilty to all charges. Magistrate Judge John M. Bodenhausen ordered Montgomery to be placed under house arrest until a hearing next week. He'll have to wear an ankle monitor until then. Sheriff Montgomery remains in the job, but David C. Mason, the sheriff's office attorney, who is a retired judge, will be running the office in the interim. Court documents say that Montgomery demoted, then promoted, a deputy who was deposed by the Missouri Attorney General's office. Attorney General Catherine Hanaway asked the judge this week to immediately remove Montgomery from office based on 3 of the quo warranto counts this week. Montgomery allegedly told employees he thought were being deposed that they couldn't be in the courthouse, and told one in an email that they were being placed on unpaid leave, though Montgomery later retracted that statement. Montgomery is also alleged to have told an employee in a recorded phone call, quote, "I don't have to take this shit. I'm the fucking sheriff. I say it's either done or it ain't. I don't have to tolerate this shit. You work for the pleasure of me. I brought you in this motherfucker. I will move you up out this motherfucker."
I don't hate this
End
guy.
quote. The sheriff told an employee to change an incident report's explanation of why he had Ross detained, according to court documents. He's also alleged to have fired an employee who was deposed in the Ross case. Montgomery's lawyers said the worker was terminated by an employment committee led by Mason. The worker was fired for shredding documents she wasn't supposed to, said Justin Gelfriend, Montgomery's personal attorney. Quote, the sheriff put into place real, proper legal employment mechanisms and protocols. That's doing the right thing. That's not committing a felony. Gelfand also accused federal investigators of charging Montgomery without seeing all the evidence. Quote, the evidence they don't have, evidence that is in the hands of the St. Louis City Sheriff's Office, is evidence that we believe is completely exculpatory. Why would you not want all of the evidence before you make such a serious decision? Montgomery also failed a drug test for cannabis, which is illegal at the federal level despite its legality in Missouri. Montgomery was charged in August with a federal misdemeanor for, quote, deprivation of rights under color of law, unquote, for having Ross handcuffed, which could carry up to a year of prison time and a $1,000 fine. At the time, Montgomery admitted to using cannabis, and a judge warned him that carrying a firearm while using a federally illegal substance might be a federal offense, according to Fox 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a statement posted to Facebook that has since been taken down, Montgomery was defiant and compared himself to, quote, great leaders of our past, unquote, including the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks. Quote,
Oh, see, that's where he fucked up.
That's where he done
He
fucked
crossed the
up.
color line. You can't do that, dude.
Nah.
You got to compare yourself to JFK.
No.
You can't
No,
pretend to be about rights.
Ty,
Who do you compare
Google
himself
him.
to?
Google him.
Who do you compare himself to?
Ty, Google
Google.
this
Oh,
man.
he's black. Never mind. I retract my statement.
Yeah.
This guy's the greatest American we've ever met. I'm all about this guy. He's a great
I love
guy.
this guy.
There,
I don't hate him.
I could object to a lot of things being said. However, that one, on the grounds of race alone, I don't think we can necessarily argue that with our complexion, my friend.
No. He's done zero research on this guy. It's all good.
No, he's here for the gossip, and I can love that. I love that.
Yeah. Also, I just gotta say, he's having a stressful
Hold
week
on.
this week.
Yes, and listen to just how stressed he
He's
is.
going
Are you ready?
through it.
I have a direct quote from his postings online.
Okay.
Okay, if you are reading this, it means I am likely held behind bars against my will. But let me be clear. Do not allow this situation to shake your faith in our democracy. I have always believed that your vote is your vote, is your voice, and it has a powerful tool for change. Your voice has been heard, and you have elected a sheriff who is committed to fighting for your rights until the very end. And it, attached the posting itself, and it shows the reference of all of that other stuff, but I'm not going to necessarily read you the entire letter because I've already written a lot. But yeah, there's another suit.
The mayor
going
hates
on,
this guy,
just
dude.
kind of
She wants him
details
out.
some of the other
Inside job.
respect that he's had
Inside
going
job.
on over time.
100%. I'm on this guy's side now. He's a cannabis smoker.
They're
He
trying to
arrested
get
a
him
lady.
for guns and cannabis, though. That's one of the federal offenses. That's fucked.
I mean, I do understand not mixing drugs with guns. I do get that. However,
No, when you buy a gun, they ask you. That's part of the deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
do you
it's part of the
use
deal.
Cannabis and stuff.
however,
Controlled substances.
there's a time limit on all these things. So as long as he actively was not high on his job, I have no problem with it. It's just like a beer.
Hey, by the way, they didn't catch him using it and being under the influence and using his gun, which is what's illegal.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
what's
he
the
just said
issue?
he smoked to a judge, and they were like, "That's technically you do have a fucking gun on you right now." Well, yeah, I'm in court in my uniform. Why the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no. Alfred Golden Dice Montgomery, definitely my favorite sheriff.
What a name.
That has to be his new name.
That's awesome.
Dude. I bet he's fun in Vegas, dude.
This guy's wild. All right, so
Holy
he's
crap.
under house
He'd be
arrest.
the one to teach me craps. I know you've tried to explain it to me 4 times. I still don't get it, but he would.
We'll get you there one
We'll
day.
get you there.
All right, so he's under house arrest because of the felony charges?
Until
Until he has his hearing.
Okay, gotcha.
And she goes and is committing atrocities because she's not getting her way right now, by the way.
I've been seeing this. Yeah, she's pouting. She's acting
We
bad.
have one cat that is really trying to come in here and, like, eat the wires. You guys see me? I had to go get the water bottle. I don't like spraying my cats. But you can't be eating power cords.
We're not acting the way that she wants us to act right now, and she's being retaliatory.
So as soon as I grab the water thing, she runs out, and I hear her committing atrocities around the house. Upstairs, in the Wi-Fi room.
Can I just say it?
Yeah.
Can I issue a formal apology to Oscar, the
He was not
formerly
a
known kitty terrorist?
dude. He's
Because,
a good boy
oh my
now.
god, I had no idea of kitty terrorism until this one entered our lives.
This is
So a coup happened. Oscar was like, "I'm retiring. It's your hands now."
He only ever took it out on the carpet. She'll take it out on anything and everything.
Well, I mean, that's the next generation of criminal. You know, you got to supersede your forebears.
Set new
So
expectations and
She's raising the
drive
bar.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
ingenuity.
Oscar dipped out right when the pagers came out, and wanted to avoid an explosion, and she took over and is now
She wants to watch it all burn.
exactly.
Now, to backtrack a little, I am going to say what we're all thinking. Free Alfred Montgomery. Okay.
I was gonna say Montgomery for president, but
Holy shit!
oh, dude, that would be awesome.
If Trump got wind of this and liked him, could you imagine a Trump Montgomery ticket?
White House HR manager for sure.
And
Montgomery.
I don't love it. I like Montgomery. I don't,
I just want him to take the golden dice and put it on the table with the Joint Chiefs and be like, "All right, who wants to stay? Who wants
Everybody roll. You gotta get a 7.
Pamela, you're up next.
We're rolling until somebody hits a 7. Am I getting it? Am I starting to get it? We roll till
a little bit, a little bit, yeah.
Ooh. Okay. It's your week for Savage of the Week, my friend.
It's my week for the Savage of the Week.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna be real, we're gonna give it to Alfred Golden Dice Montgomery, 100%. The dude had the balls to say, "Yeah, I smoke weed" as a sheriff. All right, he's the first sheriff to do that, to my knowledge,
That I'm aware of, bro. Yeah.
and kept his job.
He's like, I hear you, voters. I know.
I know
you want
exactly.
me. I'm doing.
He's a man
everything
of the
I can."
people of St. Louis. Like, St. Louis County has a long history of being a bit different. And
A bit different. Do you mean radically inequitable between income ranges and race? Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And he, a man of the people, smoked a joint to deal with the inequalities, and is now getting framed for taking a different approach to handling the arguably worse infrastructure and crime problems of St. Louis County.
You know what? I bet the last sheriff wasn't no peach either, but I do remember all of the weird shit that was going on in the interim between sheriffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people taking file cabinets and shit. So I know.
I really
there's
feel
been
like
some
we've grown
files
with him.
lost
I feel like we've grown
and
with him.
burned.
We've watched the shadiness going before him. We've watched his whole career trajectory play out.
Yeah, you know what? I understand why he went skydiving that day. He wanted to go skydiving the one time he could, still as a free man before they got it. I don't know. Whatever. We're doing.
He was doing a D.B. Cooper escape rehearsal. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, straight up. We watched the DB
But,
thing like last night, dude. Good call, dude.
Savage of the Week, Alfred Golden Dice Montgomery. Goldie, he's a good sheriff in my opinion. He's taking care of the hard criminals, the dreaded paper shredders. He's cleaning up the streets by making sure his sheriffs understand that life is a gamble. He's doing, dare I say, the Lord's work in St. Louis.
So shout out Sheriff Alfred Golden Dice Montgomery, dog.
We believe in you, brother.
Mad love and respect, everybody. If you have made it this far, you guys are the real savages, though. Thanks for being here. We are going to try to be here next week. Ty is traveling. I'm traveling. I'm working. And we'll see what happens. If we get one out next week, it is because we love you. And if we get one out the following week, it's again because we love you. So stay tuned. We'll be in as often as we can. Shit's a little wild right now, though. You know. Mad love and respect. Tell a friend about the show if you enjoy it. You know, follow our travels. We'll tell you more next week when we see you. Ty's going new places. And I'm gonna go work my dick off next weekend. So shit's gonna be crazy, dude. What are we doing? Everybody, great podcast. Thanks for being here. And again, if the audio sucks shit, I apologize, guys. I'm gonna have some money after next weekend to be able to get a new fucking audio box so that we ain't gotta deal with this shit anymore. But mad love and respect in the meantime. Tell a friend. Follow the shit. Follow all our stuff on Facebook and Instagram. Go follow Betty's Promise on Instagram and Facebook too while you're at it. Anything you need to tell the people, Doggy?
Tell your fucking friends. Tell your fucking friends. And let me see here. I will be at the Gimmick Monday and Wednesday this coming week, and I will be at the Neon Lunchbox on Tuesday for sure. And tell your fucking friends.
Tell your friends. So, if you're in that Tampa Bay area scene, go check out Ty next week, okay? Hitting the comedy hard. Hard R. No, I'm playing. Love you guys. We'll see you later. What a way to end it. We love you. Tell a friend.